What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today we have some Funko news updates, including new announcements, new things hitting stores, and a bunch of updates. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I do hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. So today is kind of like a standing day, just because I brought the chair down that I normally sit downstairs yesterday to eat with Bailey, because it's like one of our bar stool table things, or our bar table countertop, whatever. Anyways, it's one of those. And I've never bought a chair for the office. I've just been using that one since we moved in here. So I brought it downstairs and I forgot to bring it back up and I was lazy. So I was like, let's raise up the tripod and the stand today. Plus you get to see some other parts of the collection. And just in case you can't see behind my big head, this is what is right here. Now we do have a lot of new things to go over today. So before we jump in all that, we have our question of the day, which is, what is the weirdest looking Funko Pop in your collection? And I decided to go with the cupcake from FNAF here. Definitely an interesting one. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and jump into everything today. So first up, we have some new Pop Rocks here. For the albums line, we do have Iron Maiden here, the Trooper. This one does have a January 2024 ETA. Now we did actually get first looks at this over from Toy Fair this year in New York, and definitely looks like a pretty cool album. Let me know if you guys do like this one and if you'll be picking it up. Now another one for the Pop Rocks line was Amy Winehouse here. We do have a new Funko Shop exclusive one where she has the microphone and mic stand in hand. Now this one will be releasing at a later date on the Funko Shop for those interested. Now our last one today does include a brand new Mariah Carey Funko Pop. This one does have a January ETA and is also available for pre-order right now. Next up, for sports fans, we do have some new hockey and football Funko Pops here. So first up, for hockey, we have Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, and Cale Makar. I think that's how you pronounce that. These all have a February 2024 ETA and are also available for pre-order pretty much anywhere that does sell pops. And for football, we do have two new Pops coming January 2024. That does include Erling and Pep there. Next up, for Retro Toys fans, this one was a pretty interesting one. We do have Captain Action here. So this one is scheduled for a January release for next year. Now this one's pretty interesting because, like, I've never heard of Captain Action. This might be well before my time. But yeah, I've never heard of Captain Action, but he does look kind of cool. Yeah, guys, I just looked it up and Captain Action was created in 1966, well before I was born in 99. Now, next up, this one is a pretty fun one, and that is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We finally have a Peter B. Parker Funko Pop here, and I will definitely be picking this one up. So go ahead and check this one out. It is a Hot Topic exclusive, and he does in fact have Mayday in the little carrier there. You can see the Cool Dad slippers as well as the Spider-Man glove hands, and he is wearing the suit under there as well. The one sock also kind of down is just so funny. It kind of just completes that dad look for him. I think the hair detail looks really nice on this one too. And here's even an out-of-box look if you guys wanted to see it closer up. Now at the moment, this one is actually actively hitting Hot Topic stores over on the West Coast, and it will slowly make its way over to the East Coast. So again, if you do live on that West Coast, check your local Hot Topics or go follow them on Instagram. They will let you know if they have any stock. And it seems like stores are getting a decent amount of these. Now, as far as an online drop, if you don't have a Hot Topic near you, there is no word just yet, but it has to be fairly soon if the stock's already hitting stores. Now, if you're wondering why people are so excited about this pop, it is because we never originally got Peter B. Parker from the first Into the Spider-Verse movie. Not exactly sure why. Now, what we did get was like a lot of the other main characters that were featured, which was Gwen, Miles. We even got the Peter Parker, the one that died in that movie, not Peter B. Parker. But yeah, we just never got him in his Spider-Man form, which was always weird, but now we finally do. Now, speaking of Spider-Man, over at Target on November 27th, we could be having a new drop of a new Spider-Man comic cover here. So go ahead and check this out. So again, like I said, Monday, 11/27, the Marvel Studios Selects drop. So on the left there, you can see the silhouette here. It does have a spike on the head. You can kind of see the outline of a guitar. And on the right there is just an example of maybe what the exact suit would be and everything like that. Obviously, that pose isn't exact, but it is likely that this is going to be Spider-Punk. We do have one more thing for Marvel, and this one is a slight spoiler in case you do collect the Marvel Collector Core boxes and you don't want to know what is in the next one. So make sure to skip if you don't want to see. So checking this out, we do have the new Disney Plus box contents here shared from Funko Pop News on Instagram. So it is in fact Moon Knight, Glow in the Dark, as well as Kevin there. And then we do have the t-shirt on the bottom there and probably a pin and like a sticker as well. So I think the Moon Knight pop does look pretty cool. It's him unmasked. However, the two stickers. I don't know what they're doing with these, but this seems to be the biggest complaint about this one, is that it is like covering the entire pop. It's like, Funko's like, let's just keep making the sticker bigger so people will start taking their pops out of box. Now the other pop in there, Kevin, I think it's a unique choice, but I also think at the same time, not really something we needed as a Funko Pop at all. Definitely plenty of other characters in those Disney Plus series that we could see, or variations that we could see. I don't know if anybody was like itching, you know, for a Kevin Pop, but we do have one now. Okay, so going back to this image one more time, on the right there, we have the coming soon next theme, and that is Spider-Man Blue. And feel free to leave a comment down below as to what you think might be in the box. Anyways though, guys, let's go ahead and move on. So next up, we do have a brand new Funko Soda cooler for Avatar: The Last Airbender. So go ahead and check this one out. Definitely some pretty cool looking ones here. So these ones are limited to 12,500 pieces. We do have Aang, Katara, Sokka, Toph, Zuko, and Azula there. And as far as the chases, Aang is a glow chase, Katara has a water variation for the chase, Sokka just has a different weapon in hand, Toph is metallic, which kind of a weird choice there, honestly. Could have just given her a different rock or something like that. Zuko is a glow chase, and then so is Azula. Now, for those wondering, these soda coolers do retail for about $100. I believe Funko created these for the sole purpose of just like being able to sell an entire line at once like that. Now, something I really do like about this is the fact that it's limited to 12,500 pieces, so it's a little bit more limited than some of the other ones that were at like 15,000. 12,500 is still pretty high because you have to kind of find that specific Avatar fan that's willing to spend $100 on Funko sodas, because not everybody likes Funko sodas. So maybe like the 7,500, 10,000 mark would have been a little better, but 12,500 isn't too bad. Now I am thinking about grabbing one of these when it does drop, and as far as the drop details, by the way, for those wondering, we don't know an ETA just yet, probably within the next 2 to 3 months. But again, like I said, I was thinking about grabbing one for the channel, so if that is something you guys are interested in and want to see in a video, let me know in the comments below. Now moving on, we do have first looks at the Eevee Pearlescent Pokemon Center exclusive here. So basically just regular sitting Eevee here, just with that pearlescent design. Honestly, on this one, it doesn't look too bad. This one and Mewtwo have been kind of my favorites for this new design and kind of like color scheme. Overall, I think the whole design thing is kind of dumb, though. It's just them repainting it again for like the 4th or 5th time, especially with Eevee, or changing up the design with the same exact mold to sell it again to you. But people seem to be really loving these pearlescent ones. They sell out, and what's great about them is that the Pokemon Center does not restock them. They have it in the fine print that they will not restock them. And that's probably the best thing about this whole thing, that it keeps it exclusive to a certain extent, even if they're selling like 20 to 30,000 of them in under 10 minutes. So honestly, if Funko is making variations that will at least sell out, then whatever. I don't mind it then. But if you're going to keep printing things that are not selling, then that's kind of where I have an issue with it, because it's like, it's only hurting the company, you know? Next, for anyone collecting the Funko Rewinds, well, we do have several brand new ones here. So check this out. We do have Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. We also do have Sauron from Lord of the Rings. I hate that I know who Sauron is now. I don't like Lord of the Rings, but I've seen so many of the pops that at this point I just know the characters. Anyways, moving on, we do have Prince John from Robin Hood, as well as Voltron there, and Teen Titans Go Robin. Now those aren't available for order just yet, but make sure to stay tuned. Next, for any Overwatch fans, we do have a brand new Diva Pop-In Bag combo here for Loungefly. So check this out. Basically, it is modeled after her mech there. You can kind of see the cannons in the front there, which is really nice, and on the bottom right is the pop there. Now, unclear if she is diamond based off this image, but she also looks metallic at the same time. We'll get closer looks pretty soon here, but this one might be limited to like 4,000 pieces probably. That's usually what Funko does with these, and it will be dropping on the Funko shop at a later date. Moving on, for Power Ranger fans, we do have a brand new White Ranger exclusive here. This is your first look here, guys. It definitely looks pretty cool, but to me it kind of looks very similar to some of the original ones. Let me know if you're going to pick this one up or pass on it. At the moment, we don't know the US retailer just yet, so stay tuned. For any fans of the Elf movie, we do actually have a brand new Pocket Pop Keychain 2-pack of Buddy the Elf and Jovi there. And this one will just be a holiday release this year, coming soon. So this next thing is a pretty interesting situation for the 7 Deadly Sins line. So, not too long ago, I talked in a Funko News how FYE dropped Bond, the Diamond Collection one that is a Funko Shop exclusive, on their website. Now, those orders did arrive. Sharing over for one of my followers on Twitter, as you can see, it did arrive. It is in fact Diamond, but it does not have that Funko Shop sticker. and they did advertise it with the Funko Shop exclusive sticker. I don't know if last minute Funko gave FYE some stock or what happened with this, but usually that doesn't happen. We don't end up seeing like Funko Shop exclusives at other retailers before they even release it, like Funko, unless it's like overseas. But yeah, this was a very weird situation. So if you did order one, just know it is coming, but it won't have the official sticker on it. So the last thing to go over in this video is that lots of new things are hitting Hot Topic stores, so let's jump into this. So in this first image, again, we do have the Peter B. Parker and Mayday hitting stores, as well as the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon there that is a full glow. In this next image, we do have the new Spider-Man symbiote cover, Itchy and Scratchy restocks, as well as Eddie from Stranger Things, and Onami there from One Piece. And then on the right there, we do have Jiraiya on Toad restocks, as well as Mewtwo. And one more thing hitting stores is the Eric Draven with Crow glow-in-the-dark exclusive. As always, like I do say, make sure to follow your local Hot Topics on Instagram. They will post what stock they do have. Well, guys, those are all the updates that we have in today's Funko News video. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button down below with your left ear, as well as subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. And as always, if you guys have any questions about anything we just discussed, drop those comments down below. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end off the video here by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.